All right, what's up, guys? Holy smokes. What's up, Pat? What's up, Zias? Got a little surprise for y'all today. We're doing the full setup. I thought about it, almost didn't do it at all, almost didn't stream at all, but then I'm like, you know what? The last time I did this, oh shit, hold everything. Smokes. What's up, Pat? What's up, Zias? Hold everything. Let me mute this. Got a little surprise for y'all today. There we go. Well, at least audio's coming through nice. Yeah, so the last time I did this, I kind of freaked out a little bit, lost my shit a little bit, so we are going to do a better time this time. We're going to have a better time at it this time. Hope y'all are doing well. First off, if you are new here, let me straighten these things up a little bit. Why is that? There we go. Maybe a little. Anyway, if this is your first time here, welcome to you. I'm Yonder. Sometimes we do live music on Thursday night. Sometimes we do live streaming games, which we will do after this. But today, we're just going to cook one of my favorite dishes. If someone is in here, please say anything in the chat. Emotes, anything. I just need to verify that the chat is going to feed onto the stream here. So it doesn't matter what it is you say, just anything. I just need to check this before I go further. And yeah, I just gotta make sure that the chat's gonna come through. Hell yeah, Pat. Let's see if it comes through. Yep, all right, good, we're good. All right. Now I can click my mouse off, put that there, and guys, we are going to get started. I'm going to need butter. So I'm kind of torn in what I want to do. I don't know if I want to go the extra mile to make the chicken bog that I've got. This sausage will be good till the 25th, so I think I might just do chicken thighs, rice, and gravy today. I think I might just do that. Hell yeah, it is working. I saw you come through. If you on the screen, your chats will come through in the box down here that you see, that box underneath. That's where the chat comes through. So you'll be able to know when it's working by watching. All right. I guess I'll go ahead and get some chicken thighs seasoned here. And we're going to get started. I'm not going to waste any time, because it's 10 o'clock and this is going to at least be a 2-hour stream, and I would like to be playing some games before too late. I'm hoping that all of this works out, but currently my revenue from last night's stream is currently in escrow because I had to file a dispute because some ding-dong thought, oh, I'm going to cover the music from this video game, and then if anybody else plays the music from this video game on their stream, well, then I'm going to claim all of their revenue for myself because I'm greedy and do nothing to benefit society. Their words, not mine. I don't know why they would say certain things about themselves, but they're very harsh on themselves. But yeah, some jerk decided to yeah, just I've gotten copyright claimed, so we'll see where it ends. I've already filed the dispute, but that being said, I was having fun playing Baldur's Gate again, so I want to keep doing that. And yeah, I want to keep doing that, so I hope that this nonsense is resolved at least by the time I go to stream tonight, so I can check and make sure that I'm still kosher. And able to stream. Anyway, hope y'all are doing well. Thank you, Pat, for doing the chat checks. Everybody else, guys, if you are new here, first off, welcome. Second, I'm Yonder. We're doing some chicken thighs, and I cook this a lot. I've streamed this a lot, but let's be honest, I've streamed Skyrim a lot. I've streamed Red Dead a lot. Hell, I've streamed Hogwarts Legacy a lot. But the truth is I don't think it's about what I'm cooking or even about what I'm playing, but more so about that we're here hanging out together. So we're doing that. And now I actually have a chat over here so that I can respond to you guys, like a chat that doesn't disappear off to the side screen, so that I can respond to whatever it is that you guys are saying. Also, I should probably go ahead and get some heat going in this pan, because by the time I'm done seasoning these chickens, it might be, put a couple of little pads of butter in there. And you know what? I'm always going for flavor. Also, shout out Return of the Sizzle Mic over here. I'm always going for more flavor, so I'm going to put a little bacon grease down as well. We're not going too far with the bacon grease because we might need more of that later. Now I'm going to season these chickens the way that I season my chickens. With seasoned salt, fresh cracked black pepper. If you have the means to use this, I like to use this. I'm a fan of that big chunking. Oh, well, we're out. I like those big chunks of pepper that you get sometimes. It's a nice little surprise of heat. Fill up the... I just finished season 2 of Wednesday, and exactly what I wanted. I like those types of... I really like those coming of age, like those like teen horror, like good, like Goosebumps and the Fear Street stuff. And Wednesday falls right in that category. I love that stuff. Playing Helldivers. I know you've been talking about that a bunch lately. I tried a new game last night. I tried Dying Light. It's not my thing. I detest zombies. And also, I'm just not crazy about heights. And even though it's a video game, it gives me anxiety that I don't like. But what can you do? Also, Shout out to this old iMac that I'm streaming on that's I've had for I don't know how long, and this thing still does such a great job for what I need it for. Hitting them with that garlic. Oh, that butter's starting to seep in the middle there. A little onion powder. Now, before that goes too much farther, I need, where is the, here it is. Bam. Measuring cup for some rice. So let me measure out a couple cups of rice. Hope you all are doing well today. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Helps so much when you do that. Now I know you guys are hearing that sizzle. 2 cups. So I guess now is a good time for me to get some chickens in there. Bam. Okay. Chickens are down. I'll go ahead and season that side. These are going to be good. I know they're going to be good. I haven't had them in a while, so no matter how they turn out, it's going to be like a breath of fresh air for me. All right, 2 cups of rice. I'm going to hit it. 1 more cup. So a little more than 2 cups, a little more than 1 cup. That's how much water we're going in with. Okay. Shit. All our big cups are MIA, as it were. I mean, I guess I can. I can use this big Tupperware. Yes, guys, do please like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're enjoying it here, of course. If you're not, then what are you doing here? But, oh no. Okay, that should be good. And then I can just get like an even cup. Okay, so that's all the water I'm gonna need for the rice. And let that do it. Oh, it's already smelling so nice. What's up? Dylon, did you see the things you said? Come up there on your, come up there on the blank part of the screen. Where there is nothing, no camera, just a little chat abyss. Ooh, I like that sound. It's been a while since I've cooked, so dare I say it's been a while since the kitchen has been properly cleaned. So I'm just gonna leave a little paper towel on the floor because, well, we're gonna have spills. It's best to just have a little paper towel down there and ready, you know what I mean? I like having this so I can sit here and talk to you guys and not feel like I need to keep doing that, because this is the angle where I'm usually cooking from, over here in this corner. But today I put options into the picker wheel that we used last night, and I said, hell yeah, there it is. And I said, you know what? Should we do the full camera setup or the mobile stream setup, or no camera at all? And full setup is what we landed on. Hell yeah, Dylan. Sounds good, man. Sounds like a good night. I will be there tomorrow, bright and early, at the crack of 4 p.m. I think I traded Jason Rodriguez his shift tonight. He needed off on Sunday, and I'd already requested off on Sunday. Yeah, I'd already requested off on Sunday. So, but really, it didn't matter to me which day I got off, just so long as I could have one of them off over the weekend. And Sundays is usually the slowest day. So I was like, you know, you can have my Sunday if you want it now. Or, I said that backwards. You can have my Friday if you want, and I'll take your Sunday. So J-Rod is me tonight. Yeah, I thought about going the extra mile and making like according to my family, the chicken and rice dish that I make is not chicken bog, but instead just chicken and rice with the exact same ingredients that chicken bog has in it. So I guess I'm not allowed to call it chicken bog no more. Which is fine, I guess. But I was going to do that. Instead, I think I'm just going to make this easy. And yeah, I'm just going to make this easy and do just chicken and rice. And honestly, I'm going to go ahead and get my rice washed while that's doing this thing. How are you guys doing tonight out there in the big wide world? I know we're live about an hour and a half before we usually are. So hope that doesn't throw you guys off too much. But that being said, I usually don't do these streams like this the big 3 camera setup because it's kind of a lot to set up. And to be honest, the cooking streams usually don't get the same type of views that the gaming streams do. So it turns out that setting up the extra stuff sometimes proves to not really be worth it. But I figured, what the hell? We leave it to chance. And the picker wheel said set the whole thing up. So that's what we're doing. Now, right now, I'm running a little. You gotta wash your rice, folks. You've heard me say it a billion times. If you're not washing your rice, man, all this mess is coming off of this rice. All these dark specks that aren't rice. You gotta wash it. I have a good feeling about tonight's streams, though. I don't usually do a Friday thing, but I'm gonna have a little extra time to sleep in the morning because I don't have to be there at 3, I have to be there at 4. So we got a little extra time. And there's a chance that we get done with this and I'm like, oh, I'm full from food. Maybe we'll just let it be this stream and we won't game. But you're at least going to get this stream and one more because what is this? There's a little creature. Dude, what are these little things? Is there bugs in my rice, dude? Yo, I think there's straight up bugs in my rice. Is that a thing that happens? What's up, Steve? I mean, you know what? They're like these little brown specks. It's this little guy right here. This little. Where's the camera at? This is kind of unsettling, dude. Can I eat this still? I mean, this is going to get cooked. So it'll be all right anyway. You think so? But damn, every time I rinse it, there's like a considerable amount more. It's like they're not coming out. And I don't trust this. Like, I've never had this before with my rice. Anyway. But that's for real fine. That'll be okay. This water just doesn't look like it ever does after I've rinsed it this many times. Like, the water's clear, but these fucking things are still in here. I'm gonna look at the bag of rice. Oh, dude, definitely. I see him crawling in there, bro. What's that? What's that? Yo. Ew. I don't like bugs, man. Oh man, and at the bottom, is that their like waste? What? Bro, that's going in the trash. There's going to be no way to get all this out. I'm disgusted by this. And I'm still committed because I want rice. And I don't have... That's all I got. Dude, do I really want rice so bad that I'm about to eat bugs? Damn, this sucks so bad. You know what my mind is at? Is because like I've already got the rice cooker out. I've literally washed this rice like 10 times already. Damn. I'm going one more. I didn't see anything in that time around, but we're going one more. I'm not seeing any more right now. But I have that thing right now to where I feel like bugs are crawling all over me. Hate that. All right, well, we're gonna take that. If they're still in there, they ain't happy method when they go through here in this heat. Fuck it. You know what, dude? I'm gonna go ahead and get that rice going because I don't wanna. Yeah, that's done. I don't even need to check that. I'm gonna have to turn this guy on here. Let me make sure. Nothing else. These can be thrown away. There's nothing else in there, and that bag of rice was sealed, so they were confined to that one bag. That kind of sucks, though. That's a little disappointing. Let's see what this thing is clocking at. I'd like for it to be around 190, if I'm being honest. Ooh, 190. Clocking out at 192. So I'm doing a pretty good job. Of testing them. What's up, Jade? Yeah, we had an issue with some weevils tonight in the rice. Apparently they're fine. Apparently it's safe to like rinse them out. And I honestly, dude, y'all know I usually go crazy with rinsing my rice. Like, I went extra crazy with rinsing my rice tonight. I just don't want to. I'm not going to enjoy it as much, this dish, as much as I would, just because I mentally know that there was something else alive in this shit. I gotta get my rice in one of these containers. I think we have another one in here somewhere. What's the date on this? 11/09/26. Well, that's good. So it's been refrigerated. I want to get this gravy mix mixed up early so that whenever I'm done with this pan getting the fond down on the bottom from these chickens, I can go ahead and go straight in with the gravy. I'll have all of my ingredients here ready to go. It's 15 minutes till 11. You can probably fit the rest of this chicken in there once this is all done in a minute. And I want my chicken to be a little extra crispy. Oh yeah. I always rinse it insanely. Like I usually go hard in the paint when I'm rinsing my rice, but this time I went 3 times as hard as I usually go, and I usually go very hard. So apparently they're the beetles. Just rice beetles. I'll wash this thing too soon. What do you guys think? Guys, thank you for being here, by the way. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. Yeah, dude, it's just insane. I'm gonna get an airtight container though for my rice. Honestly, Tony does that. My roommate Tony. He used to keep his rice in glass jars, like an old glass cider jar is where he keeps his rice, and there ain't nothing in there. Keeps all his grains in glass jars, which is actually kind of genius. I'm gonna start doing that. Yeah, these are good. This fat one going in the middle here. And we're gonna put the rest of them around it. And they're all gonna go too. What's crazy is like, I've got the kind of brain that now I'm just seeing little weevils come out of this black pepper grinder. Like I'm not even... Yeah, that's what my flour is in. That's my flour's in one of those that's got a little button on top. The little right on there, then. Oh, it's so hot. It's so hot, but it's so good. Man. Burn my entire face off, Frankie. You know what we haven't done yet? How about you guys keep an eye on this? Let's go have a word from our sponsors. You guys will still be able to hear me back there. Once again, guys, if you are enjoying this content, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel. It would truly mean a lot. Let's see what it sounds like and what the delay is like. Once again, guys, wow. If you are enjoying this content. Sounds good. The delay's good. Yeah, I'm looking right here. Kind of shocking. We have 20 people watching, 7 likes. So that's a thing. If you guys want to, you know, maybe do something about that. Nose is running from whatever that sneezing fit. First one of the day, too. The first GB of the day. There we go. Good Lord. It's everywhere now. Everywhere I look, I'm just seeing bugs. Pepper in my flour? Nope, it's just bugs. Pepper on my chicken? Nope, just bugs. Flecks of granite in this countertop? Nope. Just bugs. Why am I a crazy person? Somebody answer me that. Why am I crazy? Give this guy a rinse. A little soap around the edges. Even though I use the aluminum foil, there was raw chicken involved. It's best to give it a good once over. We'll be back into Baldur's Gate tonight. I'm pretty pissed about this whole, because this has happened multiple times to like, and not to be a certain way about it, but like these streams this month have not gone well so far, and the only one that actually kind of went halfway well was last night's stream. So I really need the monetization to come through for that. And I truly this month cannot afford to share it with anyone, especially somebody who just bought a license to cover a song. Here's the thing, if it were Larkin, the company that created Baldur's Gate that were doing the claims, I'd be like, you know what, I get it. I wish you guys would have a streamer mode that I could enable for these games, but that kind of sucks. But man, what's up, Lulu? But yeah, it's aggravating that they would allow someone who doesn't even like, not the original at all. Is this released yet? Oh yeah. Those look good. Like, streamer mode does seem like a useful mod, like a mod that you could put on any game that would remove any, well, not any game. It would have to be specifically for that game, but people should do streamer mods. That should be a thing. That way we don't lose any of our monetization. We can still play the game. And like I said, if it were Larkin, I would be like, okay, I kind of get it. But dude, this is like it's some a bunch of different letters, a bunch of like the people that claimed it. It's like, dude, this is not, this is not who owns this. This is maybe just someone who has licensed this song. Makes no sense to me whatsoever, and it is quite infuriating when you consider what they're saying is like, hey, this stream was 6.5 hours long. But because of these songs that played for, and dude, the claim amount is always like less than a minute. Usually 20 to 30 seconds, but less than a minute. But they'll be like, oh yeah, that 6.5 hour stream, gone. You're splitting that with me now. Half of this is my money, even though it's only for 30 seconds or so of your song. Half of that money's mine now, so cough up, champ. And dude, it's just such a trash. That's such a trash way to be about this stuff. I had a little cornstarch spillage over here a while ago, and when you clean it up best you can, but dude, you can't. Once the liquid dries, that residue's still there. No matter how much I mop my bathroom, my brown tile floor is always gonna have a little powdery top to it. Yeah, that's so shitty. It's so shitty that there's people out there that'll just try to do that to streamers who really like. It's not like we're sitting there and we're like, all right, welcome to the I'm gonna play other people's music stream and try to make money off of that. It's like, I'm just playing this game. And not only that, it should be legal under fair use, because I'm literally in the corner on a camera, and just because I'm not pausing it to react, like that still constitutes fair use. It makes no sense whatsoever to me. But what do I know? I'm just the guy playing the games. It is very scummy. I can't believe that people would do that. That they're just, we need more money. Oh no, that's our money that you're taking. We want all of our money. This billion-dollar corporation. Used to be $1 million corporation, now it's billions. And it's horseshit. It's so trash. Like, it doesn't matter. Oh, 6 hours of your time? Well, 30 seconds of that 6 hours was something that I licensed. I didn't even claim, I don't even own it. I just licensed it. Let's see what it looks like right now. It's probably still in escrow. Still in escrow. And it wasn't even taking the monetization. It was saying sharing monetization, but that's still not right. I still disputed sharing it. Like, I'm not going to share 6.5 hours of my, and not only that, like I said, this is like, numbers wise, that stream didn't even do that great. But the ones before it did so much worse than that. I need this one to do as much as I possibly can, dude. It's not fair. And yeah, I know life isn't fair, yada yada, all these old adages. I know. But even in that trash business that they're in, that's still not fair. And I don't think that the gaming company, I don't think the gaming industry or these games even want that, because that makes streamers not want to play your game. Yeah? You guys get that? What's up, Blue? Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't even think that these gaming and the like Larian Studios that created Baldur's Gate, I guarantee you they don't want anyone claiming content on their behalf, especially if it's a live streamer. Like, fuck out of here. I hate that shit. John Fogerty is a great example. John Fogerty legally cannot even perform songs that he wrote. That is trash. You told me that John Fogerty can't even record his own, like can't even sing his own songs? It's awful. I think this guy's ready to come out now, but I need to double check. Oh yeah, he's plenty ready to come out. Rice has got a 9-minute timer left on it. What's up, Velvet? Once I get done with this, we're gonna get the gravy going, and that'll take a minute. So y'all will be seeing a lot of this, seeing a lot of my back, stirring with this fork. Guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I need all the help I can get if I lose last night's revenue to a jerk. That's what it is too. It's literally just a jerk. That's all it is. It's a jerk thing that they're doing, man. It's such a... That's such a trash thing to do to somebody. Like, they don't need the money. They don't need that. They don't need that $30 or $40 they're gonna take from me. But I need that $30 or $40. That's why it's not fair, man. It's just when you. That's what's so. I hate it so much is that usually to get to that level, you have to kind of be a little bit of a trash person. And when you get to that level to where all of those companies and corporations and those greedy CEOs and shit like that, that all they care about is just, oh, this money, we reclaimed this amount of money that didn't even really belong to us, but we just Robin Hooded that shit, reverse Robin Hooded it, stole from the poor and gave to the rich. That is so trash. And these people should be drawn and quartered, man. Okay. Another big knob of butter. Another big drop of bacon grease. Hell yeah.
You the man, Kelsey.
Thanks, dog. Thanks, dog. Appreciate you, WHM too. You the man. I need more butter. Can I do this with the other hand? I'm somewhat ambidextrous, but not like crazy. All this is going to come off the bottom of the pan. What I really want to do, thank you for the super chat, by the way. WHM. Who might that be? This was the open one, right? Yeah, and it's cold too, so we're gonna go in there with cold chicken broth. Because to be honest, it needs to calm down a little bit. Based, bro. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. Yeah, somebody has to justify that. Actually, let me get this. We gotta get a reaction to that. Appreciate the super chat. Means a bunch. Hey, I like my mouse pad. I grew it myself. There we go. Bring OBS back to the top. Roll Tide. Roll Tide, Swan. It's been a rough week for us in old Roll Tideville. But you know what? It's going to be all right. All right. Now we got a nice dark brown color to this, and it will get darker. But we have gotten rid of all of the white of the flour, and now all that is left is this. You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna go right on in there with it. The rice is done, sounds like. Get this guy and stir some butter into the rice while that gravy sizzles. All right, Weevils, this rice is mine now. And you're all dead that's left, you jerks. You old slack ass Weevils. I'm gonna cut the power off, but leave it shut. Letting it cook all that moisture out of there. We're gonna keep adding. Bro, those Weevils got caught slipping, son. You gotta keep your hands up. You can't be down here like this. You're gonna get popped in the face. Them Weevils left their hands down here like this, but your boy knows how to fight from up here. You know what I'm saying? And also, you can't be balling up your fists like that, using all your pressure balling up your fists. Keep your hands loose. You know what I'm talking about? They ain't ready. They ain't ready. Them Weevils don't want these hands. Weevils don't want these hands. Watch out. Whoa. Whoa. They fire from both sides. Like, you mean to tell me you don't want to see that thing coming at you right there, bro? I'm here to tell you, you don't want to see that thing coming at you. These weevils wish. These weevils better recognize. Oh, slack ass weevils ain't never done nothing. Ain't never done nothing for themselves. They just out here eating somebody else's rice. What happened to your rice, weevil? Where's your rice at? Huh? Why don't you eat your rice? I bought that rice. That's my rice now. What's up, Panic? All right. Oh yeah, we need some more moisture in here. Pronto. The rest of that broth and about that much of that broth. Be sure to stir your gravy good so that you'll be able to like, oh, and you have to use the atomic fork. I forgot to tell you, if you don't use the atomic fork to stir your cast iron, you won't be able to dig into your cast iron good enough and scrape up cast iron flakes into your gravy. So you have to make sure to use an atomic fork, because the atomic fork is the only thing strong enough to like scrape up all of these like cast iron flakes into your gravy. Because for me personally, I don't enjoy gravy unless there's like a lot of cast iron flakes in it. So, and I don't know if you guys know this, but iron is an element. Like cast iron is an element. So like nothing you have in your kitchen is strong enough to like dig into it enough to flick up the cast iron flakes into your gravy. Nothing you have, so you have to have the atomic fork, which this is the atomic fork, but it's strong enough, you know. It's strong enough, even the bottom of the fork, like not even this part of the fork, but the bottom of the fork. I'm not, you know, the bottom is strong enough. See all those cast iron flakes down there? That's what I want in my gravy, is like parts of this single unit of iron to come up into the gravy. That's what I personally want in my gravy. So you do yours how you want it, but I'd say look for an atomic fork. I think you can get them on Amazon. And boy, let me tell you, they really do the trick. Like, look at all that beautiful cast iron flake in this. That's just incredible. Yeah, dude, this is so much better of an idea than what I was gonna do. Making the chicken bog. Yeah, we don't have enough iron or in blood or the water, so like it's like, you know, you got to get that iron from somewhere. If you're not pump, I'm not gonna do the Arnold. If you're not pumping the iron, you got to get it from somewhere, dude. And I get mine from like, look, check out the fork. This right here, the atomic fork. I'm telling you, you can tell on an atomic fork because it's got a big handle on the end of it right there like that. It's got a big handle, you see? Big fat teardrop handle like that. That's how you could tell it's an atomic fork. It's the only thing strong enough to penetrate this cast iron element of a skillet. But you got to be careful too eating with an atomic fork, because if you be eating with an atomic fork and you bite too hard, dude, like good luck to your jaw, you know? Good luck, jaw. Eating with an atomic fork. Accidentally didn't pull the fork out too much, and then all of a sudden my jaw's on the floor. I heard of a fellow one time broke his collarbone with one. He dropped it while he was eating. Done. Dunzo. Out for the season. My spidey senses are tingling here. And I think I'm gonna wish that I did this. One more time if I don't do it right now. And you know what? While I'm waiting for that fresh chicken broth that I just put in there to come up to heat temperature and start bubbling, let's go have a word from our sponsors, guys. I shouldn't have set that atomic fork down so hard. I keep forgetting I can break my whole stove wide open with it if I ain't careful. Oh man, dude, I put that thing down, so I'm surprised that I didn't shatter that whole porcelain cooktop right there. Jesse, I haven't laid hold to a phone book in so long. Apparently, my strength started to scare people so bad they quit making phone books. Because they were like, good Lord, this guy won't stop ripping them in half. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, the atomic fork truly isn't even available in the whole continent of Australia. You can't even get an atomic fork in Australia. Oh, look. I love that little ring around the edge of where the hot spot is. on the cast iron. I love that little ring of bubbling around the edge. That little, it's like it builds a wall. It's my job to come in and tear down the wall. Y'all know my little telltale signs of making gravy. One is when it can boil and bubble through my stirring. Dude, you know, honestly, it's the not. You wouldn't believe this, Jade, but the one thing that Chuck Norris won't mess around with is the atomic fork. He has been documented. Like, just Google Chuck Norris atomic fork or whatever, and dude, you'll see he has been adamant about how he has to stay away from the atomic fork because the power when they're both together is just too great. In fact, I'm not gonna, go telling tales out of school or nothing like that, but I mean, this is just, anybody can Google this. The last time Chuck Norris and an atomic fork were in the same room at the same time, the dinosaurs went extinct. I don't know how to explain it. This is just science. Anybody can Google this. This is information that's out there. It's not exactly, I'm going to guess it's kind of bubbling through my stirs. So I can probably bring this heat down a tad. Okay. Now, first off, let me use one of these little bowls. Oh, I found one on some rice. This is disgusting. Once I get the gravy in here, I won't be concerned with it anymore, but for now, it's all I can see. All the way off. Oh yeah, that's right. Everybody knows that. The truth is there can only be one atomic fork at a time. And I mean, sorry everybody else, I got it. Like, how about I'm the fat wizard? My wand is an atomic fork. Fun fact, Doctor Who's flashlight is actually based on the atomic fork. This is all just like readily available information, guys. Like just look into it. It's readily available information. I don't know how to tell you. This gravy's still runny. I would normally never do this, but I'm just hungry. And ready to eat. You know what? The weevil rice tastes fine. Hey. I'm just doing this here so I don't really have to move the camera, and I'm just ready to eat. This chicken's been sitting there. Man. That's all right, yeah. Let's let this bite. You know what? Hell with it. know what? I know how to make gravy. And that's just plain all there is to it. I'd put my gravy up against anybody. It's good. And to be honest, it's never like turned out bad. Like it's maybe turned out as not as good as I wanted it to be, but it's never been like bad. See that test right there? Dig on the bottom of that pan. Thank God for the atomic fork, let me tell you. Thank God for the atomic fork. Technologia. You know what though? The Weevil thing really does fuck with my brain a little bit. I'm unsettled by that. But flavor-wise, I'll tell you, this is how confident I am in my gravy skills. And not just this time. You can look back. 9 times out of 10, I never taste it until I'm eating it. And that was the case this time. And I'm not. It just turned out so damn good. Like, it kind of is the perfect consistency every time. It's pretty wild. My eyes ain't as good to read the chat over there. Let me. Oh yeah, that's for sure. You might have missed that part, Jade. That rice is already done. Right before you got here and before I threw it away, we found them in the bag, wiggling around. I did a pretty good job washing it, though. There's still going to be some in here, but I wasn't gonna sacrifice. I wasn't gonna sacrifice this entire dish because a couple of bug squatters. But I did do a very good job of washing this stuff off. I'm telling you, dude. That gravy. That gravy is strong. I wonder if I've gotten any news yet about the copyright claim on the Baldur's Gate song. Still in escrow. They probably are weevils. Dab in the chat, indeed. Hell yeah, Velvet. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad y'all like the extra effort. Whether or not you know it, if you ever see the multicam set up, just know that I put in a lot of extra effort for the stream. So just keep that in mind. So I hope you guys do enjoy the extra bit of effort that we put in, or that I put in. I say we to accommodate the voices in my head. It's a great idea doing that thing I just did. No one else? It's gonna be a great idea. Hell yeah, that right there is a great idea. I'm gonna just put this on another. I'll just put it on a little plate, a glass plate. Oh yeah. You dig on that? Hell yeah, right? What's up, Raul? Brother, this gravy could fix anything, I think. This chicken. I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful cutting this chicken with this atomic fork, because I'll be messed around and chop the edge of this counter off on accident. And one of my legs. I really got to be gentle with this thing. But yeah, if you are enjoying the content and you have yet to do it, consider this your friendly reminder to like the video if you are having fun here. I'll tell you, Jesse, I would confidently put any of my gravy up against anyone else that wanted to do that. I'm very confident in my gravy skills. Chicken go in the gravy, shark in the gravy. "300 men go in the water. Only 28 come out. The rest, the gravy took." What in the hell was that? Anybody got any idea what the hell that was? The hell was that? Oh no, Blue Velvet, you better not open the freezer then. Good Lord, that could be catastrophic. Lord, you end up opening your freezer and then all of a sudden you're like an episode of Jumanji. You know what's crazy? Is that I'm not officially sponsored by anything. And I gotta be honest. It's kind of offensive at this point. I've had sponsored, like actual sponsor, potential sponsors, like we've all talked about it and like it's kind of been greenlit, but nothing's ever come of it. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? I want some more gravy on this rice. I should do it. You know what? I'm gonna hit another piece of chicken in that gravy too. And boy, let me tell you what's not in this dish. Truffle. We literally got weevils, but no truffle. I told you, Velvet, you got to be careful, dude. Keeping a blizzard in your freezer, that's unsafe. Not a single truff was harmed in the creation of this. By the way, what's the score of the football game? Anybody know? Anybody know how that went? I reckon I can just look. Braves won. Damn. Chiefs lost. I know Muffer's going to be in a subpar mood because of that. And I get it. My team lost. Okay. Get a game plan together for how I'm going to do all this cleanup stuff. Oh, damn. Were there any, like, questionable calls or anything that people are going to blame this win or loss on? So what I'll do is get the dishes washed, tossing the rest of this rice, and I'll eat right here because what's the point? That's a bummer. What can you do? That's how Alabama's loss was. There was no weird shit. It was just a clear beat. We got beat. That wasn't directed at any of you, but you know, what can you do? If you're just coming in, I'm eating the last couple bites of this food on my plate, and then I'm gonna put all this stuff away. Wash the dishes. Got a little grizzle in that one. I don't mind a little grizzle. Later, Jesse. But if y'all are just joining us, I'm gonna finish these couple bites on my plate. Then I'm not ending the stream, by the way. You guys are gonna watch all of this. You're gonna see the cleanup process. That's how these go. And if you usually are here for a gaming stream, well, we might put a couple of hours in. Depending on exactly what time it is when I finish all of this stuff I gotta do. So all right. This goes back over here. Okay. First things first, refrigerator. And I've got the ingredients that I need to make another thing of chicken bog. Nah. You know what? I'm going to use this thing. I'm going to put chicken down. And all of the juice from the plate over the chicken. And then yeah, I'm not doing that there. Gravy on top of the chicken. Oh yeah. Leave that there like that. And now they're all of this chicken is currently gravied, and that's good. this rice. Separate it from the walls there. And this should come right out, just like that. Good enough for me. Okay. What's up, Jason? First things first, let's get the rice cooker clean. Okay. My nose is running. Put the rice cooker away. There will be condensation that builds up around the little lip top of your rice cooker. Make sure to clean that off before you go and put your rice cooker away. Okay. Now it's just glass and iron and the atomic fork. All right. I should have just put this in the dishwasher. I need to get shit in the dishwasher so I can run those few things that are in there, because stuff just keeps filling up in there. I'm going to do that with this bowl. And give it a good rinse. Put it in the dishwasher. I'm going to empty this strainer too. spoon. I gotta. By itself. So good. Gravy mix cup. Go in here. The thermometer, I'm gonna wash that. I washed the whole thing. This thing is fine. It can get wet. It'll be all right. When you checking the temperature on stuff that's frying in a pan, it'll get the spatter all over the thing. So you got to wash the whole thing. All right. You know what? The fork, we can put that in here too. And that's that. For the dishwasher. Now, the fun part.
Wow.
Make sure to rinse out the steel wool good.
Wow.
I don't want any soap anywhere near this cast iron skillet. There it is. You guys see this? From where you're at? Probably not. That's better. Okay. Now look. Just a little soapy water, or just a little hot water, not even soapy water. And this guy's all clean. Just for good measure. On the edges. Just for good measure. We'll run the steel wool around a couple times in this flaming hot water. And there you go. That easy. Look at that. Gotta dry off the bottom. And then dry off the top. And like so. Give this a good once over here. now we've got a little stove cleaning to do. This kitchen is never as clean as after I cook. And you can take that shit to the bank, son. That's a big old guarantee right there. You know what? This poor guy up here is just covered in years of grease. And I don't even know if I've ever thought to wipe it down. I don't really use microwave much. I'm sure the inside ain't much better. There it is. Okay. And it's only 12:24. Okay, we're making good time. So I'm looking around. Every dish that needs to be washed is this butter knife, dishwasher, and this slab of butter back in to the door of the refrigerator over here, next to 2 or 3 other little itty bitty pieces of butter that we're like, oh, you know, maybe I'll just need a little butter one day and I'll use that. It piles up. We all do it. Done with the hot water. There's that. barely on. Okay. I'll at least step off of the... I gotta do this. Oh, good Lord. We got it. All right. Now that all of that is done, here is what we got to do now. So, I'm going to say farewell on this camera because we're going to I need to floss real bad. All right, let me do the... breaking down a multicam cooking stream. And let's take a thumbnail. Back up even further. And all right, put that in there, and then we'll do next. And we're going to do a placeholder stream. We're going to do a placeholder stream. I'm going to make sure I get it. Late for dinner? No such thing. That's a pretty good name, I think. Breaking down a multicam cooking stream and save. And there we go. Saved, right? Cool. So, you guys won't have to do anything, as far as I'm aware. And I'm gonna get y'all set up over here. Out of the way of where I'm gonna be. The way you can still see everything what's going on. There you go. All right, there's that. So y'all don't have to go anywhere in this stream. Stay right where you at. It's gonna redirect y'all to the next thing. So just stay where you're at. This stream is gonna end in 3 seconds. Don't go anywhere. Like the video. You'll see me in just a second from a little bit further back as we break this thing down. Deal? Deal. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Roll Tide.